Alright, so the directions to this problem say find the length of each side if the perimeter is 19 inches. So we're still dealing with perimeter, which is an idea we've been talking about now for the last 3 weeks. We're going to look at a different problem that deals with perimeter, but we need to keep in mind what perimeter is, which is the total distance around a figure. So another way, or an easier way to think about it, is taking all the lengths of the sides and adding them together. In this particular equation, it's not asking us for the perimeter, it gives us the perimeter, but it wants to know the length of each side. But if we look at each side, they're all expressions with an x value. So we've got 4x, 2x minus 4, and x plus 2. So in order to find the length of the side, we need to first know what x is, and then we can plug x into each of those expressions. Anytime we want to find a variable, we need to create some sort of equation setting two things equal to one another so that we can solve for x. And in this case, we're given the perimeter, so I'm going to say 19 equals. And again, if perimeter is adding up all the sides or finding that total distance, I'm going to take what I'm given and add them up. So for example, this bottom side, the base of this triangle here is x plus 2. I'm going to add that to another one of the sides, 2x minus 4. And then I'm going to add it to the final side, 4x. So again, we're still using the same definition of perimeter, which is the total distance around the figure. It just looks a little different here since we don't have exact measurements for each of the sides, but instead we have expressions. But we still took all three of those sides, added them together, and set it equal to the total. So the next step here is going to be solving this. So with solving my equation, the first step is going to be to combine my like terms. I've got three x terms there, so x plus 2x plus 4x is going to give me 7x. And then I've got a 2 and a negative 4, so 2 minus 4 is negative 2. Then I need to add 2 to both sides. 19 plus 2 is 21 equals, I'm only left with 7x because my 2's cancel. And then my final step in solving for x is going to be to divide both sides by 7. So x is going to equal 3. Again, the question did not ask me what x is, so this is not my final answer. The question asked me what is the length of each of the sides of the triangle, but now that I know what x is, I can go back and plug it in. So for example, if we take a look at this left side over here, originally the side is expressed as 4 times x. So now that we know that x is 3, we can do 4 times 3 to get that this side is 12 inches long. This bottom side here, the original expression there is x plus 2. Again, now that we know that x is 3, we can do 3 plus 2. We can substitute that 3 in. So this side down here is going to be 5 inches long. And then this side over here, I'm going to do it down here, I'm running out of room. 2x minus 4, so again, that's 2 times x. So now that we know x is 3, we can plug that straight in. 2 times 3 is 6, minus 4 is 2 inches. So find the length of each of the sides. If the perimeter is 19 inches, our final answer would be 12 inches, 5 inches, and 2 inches.